Welcome to The Explainer. So over 2,000 years ago, a general named Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War, right? A total masterpiece of military strategy. But what if I told you that its core principles are like more relevant than ever? Not on a battlefield, but in the marketplace. Today, we're gonna unlock that ancient wisdom and turn it into a modern marketing masterclass.
Okay, let's just dive right in with the big, fundamental parallel. A general's goal was pretty straightforward: seize physical territory from rivals. A marketer's goal? Gaining market share from competitors. The terrain has totally changed. We're talking industries instead of battlefields, but that strategic objective, to win ground, it's exactly the same.
Now, to really get this connection, we have to start with Sun Tzu's central concept for how you actually gain that ground. It's this really powerful idea he called offensive action. And believe me, it is the engine behind every successful campaign, whether it was back then or right now. And the source material here defines it perfectly. See, offensive action isn't about just attacking wildly. No, it's a calculated method. It's how you gain an advantage, keep that momentum going, and ultimately seize the initiative. The whole point is to force your competitors to react to you, not the other way around. And this whole idea breaks down into 3 clear, actionable phases. Think about it. First, you gain an advantage. Maybe it's a better product, a smarter price. Then you sustain that momentum, maybe with a brilliant launch. And finally, you seize the initiative, becoming the brand that sets the pace for literally everyone else in your space. So, now let's see how this ancient theory builds directly into a framework for modern marketing attacks. We're going to shift from the what of this idea to the when and the how of actually going on the offensive in your own market. And that brings us to the first critical question any commander or marketer absolutely has to ask. I mean, it's not enough to have a great plan, right? You have to know the perfect moment to execute it. Timing, as Sun Tzu knew, can literally be everything. So when is that perfect moment? Well, you look for signs, for opportunities. Maybe a major competitor just stumbles with a really bad product launch. Or maybe a new technology, something like AI, creates a brand new opening nobody saw coming. Or hey, maybe you simply see a customer need that no one else is meeting. These are your signals. This is when you prepare the attack. Okay, so you found your moment. The market is just ripe for a change. The next question naturally is, how do you actually launch your offensive? What does an attack even look like in a business context? This is where your strategy becomes action. Your how could be a disruptive pricing model that just completely undercuts the competition. It might be a game-changing new feature or a bold ad campaign that just grabs everyone's attention. It could even be a strategic partnership that instantly expands your reach. The key here is choosing the right weapon for the right moment. But, as any great general knows, a successful strategy isn't just about attacking. Come on, once you've taken new ground, you have to be ready to defend it. Protecting your market share is just as important as winning it in the first place. And the difference between the two is just crucial. Offensive action is all about being proactive and disruptive. It's designed for growth. Defensive action, on the other hand, is about stability and retention. It's about strengthening loyalty, improving your product, and making sure that the territory you fought so hard for stays yours. All right, so let's bring all this together. What does this actually mean for you? Well, the ultimate takeaway is about adopting this commander's mindset, learning to see the market not as some chaotic space, but as a strategic map, full of opportunities and, threats. So here's the crucial point, the bottom line. Great marketing isn't just about having the biggest budget or being the loudest voice in the room. It's about being strategic. Every single action, from a simple social media post to a massive product launch, it should all be a calculated move designed to either seize new ground or defend what you already have. And so we'll leave you with this final thought, something to really apply to your own work. Look at your competitive landscape right now. Based on everything we've just covered, where is the weakness? Where is that unmet need? Where, in your market, is there an opening for you to seize the initiative?